What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this lovely Wednesday evening, the day before Halloween. For those who celebrate, hopefully you have a good time out there. And there's a few parties out already going on, but I guess we'll be hanging out here, seeing if Haynard will show up, and also see if she gets served. So it's a little bit of everything here. Apparently, it's going to be quite the agenda. Actually, let me fire up the agenda before the meeting starts. Let me know if you can hear anything. I got the stream muted a little lower until they start talking and whatnot. Let me see the agenda for a quick second. Let's see. Here. Oh, funny. Ringing Brothers. Funny. Yeah, it's going to be a wild one, we've been through this so many times. So many times. All right, let me double check to make sure everything is working. All right. Interesting. This chat is not popping up. But thank you for coming through. We're probably going to be it's going to probably be at least a half an hour late as usual. Same old when you're dealing with her. We got some buffering going on. So let's see what is, why this one's not going in. Hold on a second. Check my, we got some internet issues. Hope it's all good. Yeah, hopefully the internet works. It's working out. Okay. Shout out to the Critical Smoker for the stream as usual. So far what we got here. So they have on the agenda old business, the 2024-2025 budget ordinances for both the General Assistance Fund and the General Fund, approval of bills. They have new business with Robert Rules of Order, approval of health, dental, and life insurance plans, approval for new employee deductions for insurance premiums, adoption of employee assistance program. What else? 100% tax refund for all homeowners in the Thornton Township. I'm sure that's going to get passed. There's going to be a lot of arguing. I could look at this. There's going to be a lot of people going back and forth, a lot of arguing on this one. She's going to say, you guys don't care about the homeowners in the township. They should get the tax refund. Let's see. Forensic audit proposal. What else? So there's a bunch of stuff. Approval for the IT department to receive a credit card for daily operations. Authorization to open checking accounts at certain banks for designated signatures. What else? Approval of the salary ordinance. Then the trustees report. I'm just running through this. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. Hey Stephanie, how you doing? Though she said she didn't approve. Well, it's definitely on the agenda. I know that's going to be a long back and forth between the trustees and Haynard. But welcome everybody. Appreciate you hanging out all the the usual stuff. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Subscribe to Critical Smoker for his stream. I heard it's going to be a really long. It's going to be a long meeting, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see how security is. We'll see where it goes. You would hope that it doesn't go too crazy, but you never know. Individual investor, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute. Tax refund has been done numerous times over 4 years. This will be the 4th or 5th time. Thank you for the information. Interesting. Oh, John Lewis, what's going on? Appreciate the $9. Appreciate that. This is going to be a lot of back and forth tonight, as always. It's definitely going to be. It's going to be a lot of arguing. Stephanie says the tax refund hasn't been done since 1996. That's a long time ago. I mean, listen, we're here to see what's going to happen. I am not an expert at any of this. Thank you for Stephanie for hanging in there, letting us know what's going on. It's definitely going to have a lot of contentious and a lot of issues going on. Actually, let's listen. Let's see what's going on. Nothing's happening right now. All right, actually, let me check my phone for a second. Damn it, where's my phone? And of course, I do not have my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my damn phone. Where's my phone? Teflon Don with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. You out of trust. Yeah, she's going to use "you're out of order" a few times. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Stephanie Medina says, "I can't wait for her to get served." I guess this is probably going to be it. I don't know if they're going to wait till the comments like before, or they're going to do it earlier. Actually, let me. I'm gonna set it on so you guys can hear what's going on in the room. I gotta find my phone. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Found my phone. Thal with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Hannibal, I tell the same thing I told Nate the lawyer. You sit there not supporting a black woman. That's just wastes. Appreciate that. Appreciate the laugh. Yeah, it's interesting how we use our identity to weaponize our identity when we get caught or get criticism. Not all of us, but some of us. Yeah, you're just not supporting. So it's interesting. Okay, so when you know if someone's doing something wrong or incorrect, you shouldn't say anything about it. It doesn't make any sense to me. No, actually, the phone was across the room. So me and my ADHD ass, I need my watch to tell me where my phone is. That's the only feature. That's the only feature I use for the iWatch is for it to locate my phone. So I can't find the phone. I do the thing on the phone. I mean on the watch, and I can find it. That's just how it works. I don't know. It'll be to 5 process service. Yeah, the situation with the eviction, I heard about the story and I thought, again, there's no way that she is going to allow this to happen. Just pay the bill, leave the premises. What are you doing? And imagine the idea that you rent your home to the mayor, and the mayor stops paying the rent. Like, what do you do? I mean, I think the most effective way of dealing with it was for her to go to the media. What else are you gonna do? You rent your spot to the mayor. The mayor stops paying. You gotta like, all right, I'm gonna go to the news. I need like the media to push this out because there's no way. What are you gonna do? Go to the court? I mean, yeah, you could do those things, but this is a crazy situation. So. Yeah, so yeah, Chris is there earlier. I don't know if he's zoomed in, but he's definitely there. Velvet Jones says, Tiff the sniff isn't going to show up. She fears being served. The super server is there for her and possibly Kamal. Was Kamal, I'm trying to remember if I saw him in the last meeting. Well, you know what? He's there. He's there all the time. I think you'll probably see Keith Price there. You'll probably see Michael Smith, Dots guy there. So, but we're on the regular schedule, guys. It's 7:14. This will probably start another 15 to 20 minutes. It never starts on time because she never shows up on time. Oh, another $10 donation. Appreciate you. You give me $350K a year and I'll pay you. You're right. Word. Listen. New York rent ain't a joke. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's not a joke. I pay. I can tell you exactly how much I pay. Well, does it matter? I mean, I'm in New York City, so I pay over $3,000 for rent. So yeah, I would love to have a $350,000 salary. So for her to make that kind of money and then have her per diems and stipends, and then also she got her boyfriend hooked up with a nice job. She's doing this in spite. It's in spite. I'm sure it's the landlord probably said something or did something. It's not her fault. She's a landlord. She deserves to get paid. But something went down personally, and what Tiffany does, she holds grudges. She has the money. I don't think she's broke. I really don't. I mean, yeah, she's probably not great with her money. She has enough to pay, and she doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, but she probably either didn't necessarily live in Dalton and just needed a residence there or something to that effect. I couldn't tell you why. Why would you rent? But again, I don't know her finances and her issues. But yeah, I don't know. If someone in the chat, let me know. I have no idea. Jake for State Farm says $2,100 a month for a small bedroom. Yeah, the rent in New York City is outrageous. You're spending a lot of money on a very small spot, and if you want to like live in Manhattan and want to live that kind of life, you're spending $3,000 a month plus for a hotel room. Like a lot of these apartments in New York City, they're basically hotel rooms. They're not necessarily. That's it. It's open area. You'll have your living room and your kitchen together, and you got a bedroom and a bathroom. Like that's most of these apartments that are being built right now, and they charge those crazy amount of rent because they may have maybe have a door person, like someone to check in and maybe check your packages in, and maybe they'll have a little gym, but it's still it's small. The space is really small though. I mean, Anthony says 22 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath in Sacramento, California. Is that good? That sounds good, considering how LA rent is outrageous. That sounds pretty good? Is it in a good neighborhood? If you're in a good neighborhood, that's not too bad. TJ True said you couldn't pay me to live in New York. My mortgage is $999 a month, and there's not one homeless person in my town. Sounds great. I mean, I would take that in an instant. For me, it's a location, and my chick, her job is working for the city, so we can't necessarily just move her job to a different place. Unfortunately, let's make you a homeowner. I'm not even joking. I am looking for a home. I am going through that, but you gotta get your bills in order. I gotta get my credit. I got all that stuff taken care of. Still rebuilding all that stuff, but yeah, definitely, I'm eventually get a home because I feel that's what we're supposed to have, right? But the housing prices and just went out of control, and all the gimmicks and weird stuff that happens in New York City, where it's a lot of manipulation, a lot of buildings that are built with not a lot of people living in them. It's like it's a really crazy, extravagant way of money laundering, like just putting money into properties, but they don't really care about having people in them. It's crazy. Like maybe, Andrew. Yeah, I think about going to Jersey. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't necessarily want to need to be in the city. I don't mind going to Jersey or further out. I don't mind. I gotta think about it. 2,400 for a pool. Now I saw some apartment when I was in Irving, Texas a couple of weeks ago for a conference, and yeah, they had some nice apartments, and the rents weren't too bad actually. But I didn't know more. I didn't know anything about Irving except the fact that it was a conference there. But it was nice for a few days. Uh, G 3GP says avoid. Yes, yes, absolutely. I don't like HOAs. I don't want to do stuff that I don't have to do. Like I've heard all the nightmare stories about. I don't want to deal with that at all. I don't necessarily care to have the nicest manicure lawn. Yeah, I can't put certain things on my. Nah, I ain't doing that. So yeah, definitely no HOA. I'm out. No way. Okay, not bad. Downtown Chicago. That's not bad. As long like downtown, people like living downtown. And I think when you try to find a place to live, it's obviously your lifestyle. You have a family, or you just living by yourself. Do you want to have quick access to, your a restaurant, your bar, your job, gym? I think that's really important because you don't want to spend a lot of time traveling, considering, if you have a car or whatever. So you do pay a lot when you're trying to find the best location. Do you want to deal with living in the hood? Sometimes living in the hood is the only way to, because everything else is expensive. But a little update as we all talk about rents. It's about 21 minutes in, and the only trustee I saw was Chris. Did anyone see Carmen? Did anyone see Darlene? Is that her name? I think I trust. She doesn't talk, so I don't really remember her name. I don't see. I don't see Carlisle. I don't see Hainyard. So hopefully we'll see. You almost pay 1,000 more than I do in my. I know I pay too much. Listen, that's amazing. I mean, that's where I need to go. I need to go into a nice suburb that's kind of close to the city, but not in the city. But yeah, but I this is definitely a temporary situation. I gotta get out of here. It's too expensive. And Jersey may be a spot. Jersey, I don't know. I was thinking about Long Island. So we'll see. Jake has some benefits. The benefit of HOA is that you would never have to worry about your house being broken into. Or true, true. I mean, I can see that being that level of community, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm an introvert. Like sometimes I like hanging out with people, but then I think I'm an introvert. So like certain things I don't want to participate in. Like, do I have to? So I don't know. Megan says 1,800 for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome unit. in Raleigh, North Carolina. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing, actually. Move to Dalton. Yeah, I don't think they want me there. I don't know. They want me over there. How is the Reds anyway? I don't know. We'll see. New condos being built in East Orange, New Jersey. Okay. How's East Orange? Is that like, is it loud over there? You know what I'm talking about, Breeze. Like, is it loud? Is it a lot going on? I mean, I'm in, like I said, I'm in Bushwick right now. I moved from Brownsville. So is it like Brownsville or like Crown Heights? Or is it like chill, quiet? Rent is out of control. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you pay for it, same thing for, I'm interested in buying a car. Oh, there you go, Hanier. Cool. I was interested in buying a car, but car prices are too high. So I'm waiting. I'm holding on this old piece of crap. I'm going to keep this thing going until I run into the ground. But it looks like the supervisor is here. And I guess we'll get into the hall shenanigans. And I guess there goes she got served. There you go, the serving right there, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but she got served. He went in and did his job. And we got the clapping and all that. So he didn't even wait. He just went in and was like, he can go now. He's like, I got this. I'm out. So yeah, she got served. Yep. She just got served. Her papers. Just take care of it. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, it's no sense of awareness. Pay the bill. Pay the bill so she can get someone else in there and stop messing with changing locks and all that stuff. I think I hear some. All right, still waiting to start, but she got her stuff. Kim. Yeah, I messed. You know what? Forget it. My car is doing what it needs to do. You're right. Start hitting out, turn that key on, and see that engine light. I think she'll start in a second. We'll see what happens. Where's she going? Where you going? And she walks away. We'll see what happens over here. Got the lawyer. Got the clerk next to her. Oh, I think the process has to come back because he did not put it in her hands. So technically, he did not serve her. I thought, do you have to put it in your hands or you just have to walk over it and identify yourself? And because I know in certain situations when you ring, like a server may ring the bell and the person doesn't answer the door, they could be still technically served, kinda. You know what? I'm not even going to pretend I know. I have no idea. Well, I guess I have to ask questions. I'm not sure. Anyone server in chat? I don't know. I see Haynard, but I do not see Carlisle, so I'm not even sure. You can argue constructive service in court where the person has been ID'd but refused to take the doc. Some courts will let you drop it at their feet. Okay, cool. Thank you, TJ. Each state has different rules. Thank you. Yeah, it's on video. Yeah, that could be good enough, right? It was on video. Oh, and then she comes back. Okay, let's see if she starts. Or if there's a quorum or whatever. All right, never mind. So that is okay. So Gray is there, Trustee Gray. I know I saw Gonzalez. Don't see Carlisle. He's on camera. He's aware that he's refusing to take it. At this point, he can take it. She be served. The court don't have time for games. Yeah. 199 by no apologies. Appreciate you. Just the usual lateness stuff, yeah. These colors are off. I can't see. Hold on a second. You know, I'll just put it right here. Bruce Bingstein with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you. I think they're about to start. Let's see. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Nikita Cloud, with that. She got served.
Testing. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out this evening. It's good to see all of you, and I'm happy to be here to have an actual board meeting. First and foremost, I want to thank trustees for showing up. It's been a month since we had a board meeting, and now's the time to actually do the will of the people and take care of the business. We have been without bills being paid for over a month, so I pray and hope that the trustees will vote to pay the bills, because the township cannot operate without bills being paid. And that goes for a GA department as well. A lot of you guys have been down here asking for services and asking for help, but if they don't come and pay bills for anything, even for the things that the actual employees have to do with their computers, such as the IT department. So I just want to point that out and make sure that you understand what's going on. First and foremost, I would like to call to order Thornton Township Board meeting. Today is a special board meeting held on October 30th, 2024, and the time is 6:31 p.m. We gave people ample time to get here before we proceed. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Darling Gray Everett. Trustee Carmen Carlisle. Supervisor Henry.
Present. Next, we have Pledge Allegiance. If you will stand for the pledge. All right, next we have reports and presentations. Okay, hold on. Okay. So there are no reports or presentations. Next, the clerk would like to make an announcement. Go ahead, clerk.
We need a motion to allow Carmen Carlisle to enter via conference by phone. May I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to allow Trustee Carlisle to join via phone.
Is there a second?
No. There's no second because there's been over a month If you have not been here, you should have showed up to the board meetings and taken care of the business. All these gangs have to stop. We are here, you should be here. We cannot sit here and have phone calls. We need to be here to take care of the people's business. That's it, that's all. We're here, so we will proceed with this meeting.
We've done this before.
Okay, and you know the rules, hold on, you know the rules. If you do not get a second, that means you do not have a motion to do so.
So you're not allowing.
I just answered that question, sir. All right, moving on. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the board meeting held September 24th, 2024 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? So now you mad, you don't want to take care of the business? You elected to take care of the business. It's a motion to approve the minutes. This is the stuff that the residents need to know what we have done here at the township. So Trustee Gonzalez, would you like to second? No? Okay, I'll second, guys, because I want you guys to have the information. So I second the motion so that you will have the minutes for this board meeting. Well, the previous board meeting is September 24th. There's a motion in the second. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda, is there a motion to adopt the 2024-2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second to pass the budget? All right, again, here we go, guys. This is what I be trying to show you. I always stand up for you guys. There is a second. I will second that motion to pass the budget, which we so desperately need. I've been asking for a budget to be passed since April of this year. So, motion and second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, and just so you understand how this goes, it will fail if it's not majority that pass things for you residents. So myself and Trustee Darlene Gray Evers are the only two that voted for you to have an actual budget. Next, is there a motion to adopt 2024/2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-010 for Thornton Township General Fund? Is there a motion? Is there a motion to pass the budget for the general fund? Is there a second? Is there a second? All right, again, I'll second the motion to pass the budget for the general fund. Any discussion? All right, again, residents, we've been asking for the budget to be passed since the beginning of this year of April. So I am in favor of passing a budget so that we can continue the business of people here in Township. But as you can see, the board did not want to pass a budget, and now we're going into November. So yes, I want to pass a budget. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, next, approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a second to approve the general fund? Is there a second to approve the general fund? That's why we're here, just so y'all know, we're here to pay bills. Is there a second to pay the bills? You guys have been missing over a month. So are we gonna pay the bills or the bills gonna back up? It's shameful that we have $9 million surplus here in Thornton Township and nobody wants to pay bills. The township must operate. So is there a motion to pay the bills? Okay, again, I will second the motion to pay the bills in Thornton Township and to make sure you get your services, residents. The motion and second, discussion. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to approve the general assistant fund? Is there a second? Is there a second to approve the general assistant fund? Second. Okay, again, I will second to approve the general assistant fund. Any discussion? Call roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Is there a motion to approve the road and bridge fund? Is there a second?
Second.
You second that one. All right, it's been motion and second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next, is there a motion for Thornton Township to adopt Harbor Rules of Order? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? All right, I'll second. It's been motion and second. Any discussion?
Yes, what exactly is this about?
Robert Rules of Orders is something that most municipalities, cities,
Well, I mean, we've already been following them, maybe with the exception of you.
okay,
But I can see why this is exactly what's about.
okay. I'm gonna keep it neat today. I'm gonna try my best for my residents. I promise you, I ain't a resident. I'm gonna do better because you have to. Because y'all know I'm real slick with it. So, as it relates to a motion to adopt the Robert Rules of Order, you should know, because you have been a trustee prior to me coming here. So you should know exactly what that entails. Unfortunately, the Township don't have a lot of things in order, so we're trying to get things in order and make sure that people understand that we have adopted Robert Rules of Order. So, sir, it's either you want to adopt them or you do not. So which one is it?
We already followed.
All of them and adopted them are two different things. Do you want to place this on the books? That's it, that's all. So do you want to vote for it? Do you want to vote on that or you don't? Because you can do all the jobs, okay, order. Because this ain't gonna be a show today. So either you want it or you don't. You don't order. It's either you want to do it or you don't. I am calling over. All right, moving forward. It's been a motion and second to approve Robert Rules of Order. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes, of course.
Motion failed.
But y'all just pay attention. When they put things on here, they want structure for the township. That's how it goes. When we put things on here, we want structure for township, it's a negative, because it don't go to their betterment. Next, we have insurance. Is there a motion to approve of the 2024-2025 health insurance plan, dental insurance plan, life insurance plan presented by Vista National? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
All right, it's been motion and second. Any discussion? All right, call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to approve the approval of new structure for employees' deductions for insurance premiums for 2024-2025 plans presented by Vista National? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
It's been motion and second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry. Motion passed.
All right. Second, is there a motion to approve an employee assistance program? Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Actually, a question. A good question. And I'm just trying to get for clarification. One of the things I heard that it was possibility that this was only going to be available virtually. Is there any truth to that?
The rep is here, she can answer that better than I. So thank you, Mr.
Good evening. We're just doing this national education walk around. With regard to the EAP, those services are not only virtual, they are in fact in person as well. It is a very robust EAP program.
Is this one the hard deadline also kind of what that insurance is? Meaning, you know, when would this end? And then-
So we're hoping to have it rolled out December 1st. You can actually have it rolled out whenever, but the vendor does in fact require 30 days to implement the program. So whenever you guys decide, but we're hopeful it's December 1st.
What's the cost to the employer?
It will be an annual cost of about $5,400 and,
I'm to the employee?
no, the township.
Employee, yeah.
So the cost is actually, it's a per employee per month cost of $2.07, which is a very, like I said, a rich program. It's available to all employees, not even though, the ones that are not enrolled in the medical plan, it is in fact available to everyone, which includes your part-timers if you choose to go that route. Mm-hmm.
Say last year's plan, was there out-of-pocket expense for the employees last year?
I don't understand the question. There's always out-of-pocket
It was
costs.
already in place, there was.
You mean the EAP?
Yes.
No, this is new.
Okay.
This will be new to the township.
What was the cost, from the old plan?
For the township. You mean the previous EAP? It was actually more expensive. I don't have the exact dollar amount.
Okay.
Maybe we can get that from finance. I don't have that. We didn't implement that. We weren't the broker for that particular
And
program.
then you said, I'm sorry, what was it again, per month for employee?
It's $2.07 per employee per month. And the same information is populated on the proposal that everyone should have copies of.
Unfortunately, we weren't given that, so.
Well, I've got copies if you'd
Okay.
like to have one.
Okay.
Any other questions?
All right,
Thank you.
all right, call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, trustee Carlisle, supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Right, next is approval of supervisors 100% tax refund for all owners of Thornton
I'd like
Township.
to make a motion. I'd like to make a motion, having done all the necessary business, I'd like to make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
Now, you know you're not gonna win it, so I don't even know why you put that on film. And while we adjourn the meeting, if right now we're here to take care of the business. So residents, you see what's going on. There's no motion for an adjournment. We're here to handle the business, trustee. So, as I was stating, it was,
Make a motion to adjourn the
okay,
meeting.
there's no second, so. If you're following Robert Rules of Orders, which I advised you to adopt, you will understand how this goes. If it's a motion on the floor, hold on, let me explain so the rest of them understand. If there's a motion on the floor and you fail to get a second, then it fails. We're moving on. The residents are here today to hear about exactly what's going on as relates to township business. So we're here to handle the business, guys. We even gotta handle something really important with our bank account. So all that's on the agenda. So adjourning for what? Why did you come to a meeting if you don't wanna handle the business? Why? Like, stop playing these games. There's too many games. We here to handle the business, now let the business handle us. That's what we are elected to do, sir. So please, let's continue. We're here to talk about something important. We're giving away $2.2 million to the residents of Thornton Township. We are giving you guys a tax refund. Tax refund, something that you need, something that you all complain about as it relates to your property taxes. For those that don't know, this is what we have going on. Is there a motion to approve the tax refund? Is there a second? Second. Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Yes.
He's still in the building. You can finish it with this roll call on this.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle, supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, so here we go. One of the individuals walked out of the meeting, so of course you know that means we don't have any quorum. So today, we cannot take any more action as it relates to the agenda items. I just want you to see for yourself the games that are being played here at Thornton Township. It's shameful that that individual wants to rerun for re-election, but will not sit in this seat and take care of the business of the people. So for those that want to stay, please stay. Those that want to leave, you can leave now. I will just talk as though it's a town hall meeting, and I'll go over everything that was on this agenda so you will know what you are missing out on. And this is what I was trying to tell those people, because when the news showcase things, like I said, fake news, they only show the negativity, but they don't show you what just happened. Yep, thank you, thank you, thank you. So when they leave, when everybody exits, I will continue my statements.
I'm gonna go home and watch the ball game. What y'all gonna do?
I'm gonna try to make my play.
All right, so thank you for staying, for those that really want to hear what is going on in Thornton Township. As you can see currently now, one of the board members exited because they did not want to hear what's going on in Thornton Township, but this is the games that is being played with your tax dollars. These are people that you elected to sit here, but they will not stay and take care of the business. So let me tell you the reason why they left. If you go to the next page, because it was right there, it was right there to take care of the business of the people, which is giving you $2.2 million in your money back to you. That was a refund. And of course, that's at my discretion, the supervisor's department, which is GA, General Assistance Department. So for those tax homeowners, make sure you still apply. Make sure you still sign up so you can receive this tax refund, because with or without them, we will still move forward as it relates to giving you your money back. I know a lot of y'all property taxes have went up, and we want to give our portion back from Thornton Township, which is 5 cents. So if you have a tax bill, you don't know how to read it, make sure you go down on the side of it. You'll see your village or your city, the portion they took out. You'll see what the township allocated for. You will see the schools, the library, the park board. Everybody takes a portion. So what we are saying here at Thornton Township is that we understand your hardship. We understand what is going on. So we want to make sure we alleviate some of that pain and give you back your tax money. And that's what that's all about. And we have it. We have over $4 million surplus in the GA fund. And news, I hope y'all get it and use this. We really have a surplus here at Thornton Township, and we wanted to give some of that love back to the people, which is in desperate need. The next thing we had on here, approval of all bonuses for Thornton Township employees. In the past, Frank Zuccarelli gave out bonuses to all his staff, all his employees here at Thornton Township. We wanted to do the same. We even put it in the budget to allow for every employee to receive a bonus here at Thornton Township. So that was on here for votes. Next, the forensic audit. Everybody get the line about numbers and this and that, but the truth is, we approved for a forensic audit here at Thornton Township. Unfortunately, as you can see, Trustee Chris Gonzalez did not want the forensic audit to happen. The forensic audit is for Trustee Carlisle and also Keith Freeman. It was for their credit cards. So that is on here for a vote to approve the company to do the forensic audit, which you guys need to know about. So that's on here. Next, the other thing that's on here that's really important is the IT department. So for him to walk out the way he did, shame on him. Remember that when election time comes, because you need to remember how he treated y'all, you treat him the same way. So on here, IT department has been struggling here at Thornton Township due to the fact that they have not been paying bills. So by them not paying bills, it have been hurting a lot of department heads, which are here today. And they was going to speak to you this evening about the things that they are lacking because their board members have not showed up to take care of the business, which is up for a vote every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we meet, we talk about what we want to do, and we make sure we pay the bills, which is like everyday things, Adobe, Microsoft, stuff to have them operate their departments. That's what you don't know or what you don't see. I know the last time I mentioned to you guys that they didn't even pay for an ice cream social for the senior department. They didn't even pay for kids to have hot meals when we pick their kids up from school and take them to our aftercare. These are the things that they're hurting, guys. These are our resources here for Township that we provide to the residents, which we encompass 17 cities. 17, guys, Black and brown communities that need the services here at Thornton Township. As I always stated, before I came, only 20% knew about Thornton Township, 20%. Now over 80% know that Thornton Township exists and now is benefiting from our services. And we're spending less but helping more. That's what they don't tell you. And I urge everybody to come to Township Talk, where we give you facts versus fiction. We give you documentation to back up what we say and what they don't say. Next on the agenda, something that was a crucial attendance, like needed their attention so bad, was our bank account. Unfortunately, we have to start with another bank account because of all the negativity, all the things out in the news and the media. We have to go and put our money in a different account, which the board members know. They're back and forth on the email chain from the bank, and they know that we had to take care of this business today. But yet, they walk out and didn't handle the business. So now when things be upside down, news, don't put my name on that saying it's the supervisor, because it is not. I am here, willing and ready to handle the business of the people. Yet, my counterparts don't show up to meetings. My counterparts lie to y'all about safety concerns. As you can see, there's no safety concerns. And my counterparts walk out of board meetings, meaning the trustees. It's shameful. It's disgusting. Y'all elected them to do a job. Our job is to do our job. No matter who we like, who we get along with, we're supposed to show up and show out for the people because you elected us to do so. And when we don't do it, we can't cry wolf later and point fingers and say it's this person and that person. When you clear as they see who is keeping up the mess. I am so glad that the hecklers and all the hate groups been left because they don't care about what's really right for the people. They care about keeping up chaos, keeping up mess. And I'm not for it. I just want to do my job, and I love what I do. I repeat, I love what I do, which is public service. No one, and I repeat, no one can run circles around me when it comes to public service. You have to be willing to give your all to the people. And that's what we do. I stand in the fire for them. I come here every day, unbothered, and I come here with confidence and ready to lead the people, which we've been doing. That's how you got a surplus since I took over. When I took over in 22, y'all had a deficit of $4.5 million. News, why y'all didn't report that? Y'all didn't never report that y'all had a deficit and I came and cleaned it up. But if I was a different background, y'all would have said, well, look what they did. They created a surplus. They did this. But because I am who I am and I stand on that, y'all want to sit here and drag the young sister because y'all can't control her, and that's not going to happen. And to my women out here in this world, man, please stop. Please join me. Please help. Please stop letting people just drag people, because at the end of the day, me today, you tomorrow. I don't care what it is you want to do in your life. It's the same type of poison that they're trying to administer here in government that they do in corporate America. And I talk to the news all the time, news anchors, people that want to sit here and move up the ladder. You can't, because it's the men's and the boys club. And I keep telling you, please put some respect on my name. Please understand what we're doing. Please be part of the movement. Because if you're not part of the movement, you're part of the problem. All I want is growth for our communities. That's it. When I got in this seat, all I wanted to do is show the people that they are loved. Show the people it's a better way. And show y'all that the youth can lead. It should not always be that it's the same people in the seat all the time. Y'all never pass the baton so that other people can have the opportunity to lead, or you can teach them how to lead. But yet, when someone passes, everybody fights over the seat. And when they fight over the seat, you create this chaos. And that's why I call them chaos agents. Because you got all these chaos agents running around, but nobody's willing to get in the fight. Everybody got an opinion, right, of what someone's doing or what they could do better, but yet you won't take a stand and you won't run for the seat. If you want to make the change, be the change. Run for the seat. Stop talking about people. I've never seen so much hatred, so much mess amongst older people in my life. This is not high school, but this is how it's become. This is a high school type of situation where we got to look in the mirror, look at ourselves and say, man, why did I do that? Why did I not try to sit here and be the olive branch, or at least try to be the bridge between the two parties? People can do that. Y'all too busy cheering for people that think they serve people. I got lawyers. Stop playing with me. And this is what I keep telling y'all. But yet it's funny. It's for views. That's it. It ain't nothing else but that. But black people, please see what's going on. Wake up. Another thing. Why is it that we not talking about the president race going on right now? Right now, y'all got a very, very, very important race going on right now in our country, in our nation. But yet it's not talked about. Y'all talking about this. This is so small. When I say small, compared to that. That's the president's election. That can hurt us or it can help us. But it's up to the people to get out and vote. I go to them polls, guys, right now, early voting. Empty. And when I say empty, ain't nobody out there pushing people. But what y'all doing? But yeah, y'all keep saying we Democrat. Oh, we for Kamala. And we not out there pushing her. What her signs at? This is shameful. But this the things I see. And I know if I see it, I know y'all see it. So what I'm saying is, what agenda is they really pushing? But to push you towards this ain't no noise. I come from an area where you go to the table and you talk about opportunity, growth, progress. I don't come from an area where you sit at tables and be messy and talk about people. You never grow like that. You count your blessings. You be a blessing to others and not a lesson. That's what I'm taught. But yet we not teaching that amongst all of us. I want better for our community, guys. I really do. But I need you now because you see it with your own two eyes. I don't gotta sugarcoat it, make you see it because you just saw what just happened. We got a whole agenda before you. We haven't met over a month, and yet people walking out of meetings. 2 months, okay, my bad, 2 months. That's not cool. Anywhere else, it would have been shut down due to the fact that they couldn't pay their bills. But yet we're still here trying to operate and make sure the people get services when they come in. I just wanted to have that little moment with you guys because I'm just tired of people spinning a narrative as something negative when it's not, as it relates to me, Tiffany Hilliard. But I just wanted to show you that I really care about my community despite all the naysayers or the controversy that's going on. In the end, I will come out smelling like roses and you will see it for what it is. I have my own evidence of things that people have done or is doing. And when I put it out, you're going to be like, dang, I wish I would have gave that young lady a chance. Man, I wish I would have heard another side or a different perspective. You cannot just go off the one side. When you go to court, isn't everybody given the opportunity to give both of their sides? I think so. But why is it in this world and in this fake news world, you're only giving one-sided narrative? Why is that? Why they don't show no good we do at Thornton Township? I cannot do this alone. I have to have a team to help me. And in doing so, my team has been awesome. I just love senior services. I love transportation, IT. I love y'all because they make the township run. They make it move. Little do you know. While you see all this chaos here, behind the scenes, they are the one that's pushing everything to keep moving forward. And I love that about them. And you gotta get a good team behind it. Without a good team, guys, nothing can be possible. You gotta have people that see your vision and want the growth throughout the township. So if there's anybody that want to talk to me this evening, that want to make amends, that want to sit here and start this new relationship, I'm all ears. I am open and willing to listen because it takes two to come to the table. I can want to go to the table when you don't, or vice versa. But we have to come to the table together and have an understanding of where we stand. And as you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. That's it, that's all. And we will get along just fine. Because what I see is the Republican and the Democrats working together. When we went anywhere, guess what? It wasn't no color. It wasn't no barriers. It was all of people working together. That's it. And that's what I want to continue it to be. I want to stop the nonsense of, well, I don't like this person because you Democrat. I don't like this person because you Republican. Since when? We don't live like that. This this red and blue have to stop. Because at the end of the day, no matter who wins, red side Republican, blue side Democrat, y'all have to work together. That's all that I see is unity amongst community. I don't see those two colors or those two government bodies. I see people. And that's what we all have to see is people. I get it, when you go vote, you gotta pick a side. That's it. I understand that. Pick a side, but stay on that side. But at least still understand that whoever wins, you have to work with them. And you gotta be willing to do that. It can't be, well, my side won and this is just what we gonna do. No, what's your ideas? Let's come to the table and let's make whoever idea great. Let's make it awesome. But we not willing to do that as people, and that's what hurts my heart. Because like I said, I come from an area where all I know is love. I come from the area where everybody on the block eat. My grandma invited everybody in the house. If your parents at work, little Day, little Tay, everybody up in there eating beans and greens. But this time now, y'all don't even help your neighbors on the block. I come from an area where when your parents was at work, guess what? We went to the neighbor's house. And we sat there waiting on our parents, or our neighbors helped us with our homework. Look, that's how I grew up. So that's the only thing that I try to push out in our communities, the love. Penmanship. Penmanship gone, guys. Do you know when these kids come in here and they try to apply for a job, they don't know how to write in cursive? What? Since when we do that? We are forgetting that we are people. We have to fix it. We have to fix it now. If we don't fix it now, it's going to be lost forever. And I'm telling you right now, today, let's fix it together. Unity, unity, unity. That's all I want to see. I'm tired of division. I'm tired of us black and brown people pulling each other down, or for whatever somebody did in their past, or because you hang with this person, they with you, but now they don't like you because you with this person. Whatever your beef is ain't my beef. Let's be crystal clear. I judge people on what they do in my presence. Yeah, you need to check people's background. Be wrong. Yeah, you need to do that. But still, I still will give you the opportunity because I do believe in second chances. I created a second chance program because I think and feel, and you guys should know, if they did their time for the crime, why y'all still judging them? They out. They did their time. So when they come into society, help them be better by helping them. Don't help them be better by not helping them. That ain't helping the people. Then you wonder why they still doing the same old tricks. We gotta give them the opportunity to walk through our door. We can't say when we're running, y'all know I ain't lying about this, all you wanna be politicians. When we running, you go get little JoJo from off the block. You go get little Day from off the block. But yet when it's time for them to actually work a job, now y'all don't want little Day and little Tay from off the block. Y'all wanna sit here and say, nah, you got a background. But the background is good enough to walk with you, talk with you, protect you, do all the other stuff though, right? Come on now, y'all hear me. I know I'm preaching to the choir. But this is what I see, and I'm not afraid to say it publicly. Other people will have the hand saying, "Oh, no, I can't do that. No, I'm elected official." Guess what? Everybody got things in their closet. Who cares? You're human. If you made mistakes, you went through life. Guess what? It's called living. You live to see another day, and you focus on what is. So what I'm saying, love on each other. That's why I lead with love, and I say I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's why I try to always speak my truth and tell my narrative and not let you tell my narrative for me. I want unity. That's it. My whole thing for this entire time that I've been here with is unity. But people were so blinded with hate, so blinded with they was with this group or this crowd that they did not know how to come together. So I'm telling you today, if you would like, I am here, I am open, I am willing to sit down with anyone because at the end of the day, we are all people. And we are people loving our people. That ends my statement. That back stuff we do have to take care of. Just want to point that out. But I have nothing else to talk about.
She's still talking. Is this it? Is it done?
The lawyer said, if y'all want to talk, I said, it ain't me. I was just talking because it was a town hall meeting I turned it into because he walked out. So we finished that last vote, and he walked out, and if anybody wants to talk or say something, you can. Other than that, I am still here to talk to anybody.
Everyone left. There's no one to talk to. Right? I think everyone bounced, actually. Thank you for Critical Smoker to stick around. Hit up if you any mods could drop his link so they subscribe. He actually does interviews. He's doing real work.
For public comment, you got to sign in.
Oh, no, you got to sign in. Critical had a really good interview with Chris Gonzalez in the last meeting, so you definitely want to subscribe because I think he wanted to interview Stephanie Wiedemann. I don't know if Wiedemann is still there, but he had some really good questions. full knowledge of what's going on in the township. So Critical Smoker, definitely subscribe to his channel.
Or just Freeman and Carlisle? Why isn't every department audited? Why is it just, because that's retaliation. That's retaliation because those two individuals were acting your behest, and they were spending money. And so, of course, their names appear on the credit cards, but they were doing it based on what you wanted them to do. So everybody's credit card, every department, every individual who has a credit card, they all should be audited, not just those two people. It looks like clear retaliation with those two guys. That was mentioned at one of the meetings with, whatever the guy's name is, Smith, where he starts talking about boring people's telephones and all that kind of stuff. That's retaliation. So audit everybody's credit card, because there's a lot of money floating around here. Too many credit cards. I see on one of these things where, I guess one of them to approve a credit card for the tax department. If I say it once before, there should be one department that handles all requisitions, purchases, all of that. There should be cards floating all over the place, because you cannot keep control when too many people have credit cards. It's obvious that money's being spent some places that should be spent. I don't know how much, how less, but a central department that handles that to solve all that problem. Everybody can have a cash fund for things that they need, maybe $3,000 per department, or maybe even $5,000. But it shouldn't just be, I got this big credit card and I can spend it for whatever I want to. That is not fiscal responsibility. And when you get ready, tell again, audit everybody's credit card. See where the money's going.
All right, you done? All right, so stand up for this. This is why I tell everybody to please educate yourself. Don't I always say that? And everybody get attitude with me when I say that. Or I say, let me educate you. And I do that for a reason. Hold on, I know you don't have to. Ma'am, I didn't interrupt. Let me answer your questions. And I'm only answering this, and I'm gonna be done with it, because it's not a Q&A here at Thornton Township. We have Township Talk for this. Township Talk, I go back and forth as it relates to let you say something, then we answer the question. I have every single department head up here at Township Talk, whereas you can ask them questions and every department will respond because it's their department that spends whatever. So, number one, you said credit card for everyone. We talked about this at the last meeting. Everyone, meaning department heads, have their own credit card. That way you know exactly what they're spending for that department, which was great. Everyone knew what was being spent. And then the board wanted to be funny and give a card strictly to one person. What I look like, I don't go shopping for nobody. That ain't what a leader do. My job, I'm the overseer, just like I'm the overseer for everything, just like the President of the United States. He don't have a credit card, he don't go spending anything. So it don't work like that. I know you want it to work like that and y'all were, but it don't. When we came here in Thornton Township, that's how a lot of theft was happening, which I told the media about theft here in Thornton Township. When I got here, no one did or said anything about it. And guess what was happening? They had one credit card, one. So everybody had that one credit card and was spending money. I said this when I first got here. You can go check the meetings and you will see that I said the same thing I'm saying today. So we fixed it. We fixed it by having each person be responsible for their department and what they spend, because they have their own card. You can't say, if you got a card, that person did. No, that person did, because you gave it to all these people. So nobody knows who did. So we fixed that. So moving forward, when you say, we should make sure we audit everybody's department, I guess you went at the last meeting. Because at the last meeting, we voted to audit every department here in Thornton Township. Every single one of them. Now, one of them was not approved to be audited. Every one of them was approved to be audited. That's where you got your information wrong in. So that's a lie. Hold on, let me finish. Because all your facts you're saying, this is what I'm saying about residents. Come, ma'am. Y'all can't ask me something and then let me respond and then we'll go back and forth. This is why I don't do the back and forth at a meeting, because you'll be here all day. This is where Township Talk come at, where you come and you sit and then people can go back and forth with you on whatever your question is. Here, we're here to take care of the business, which you didn't get taken care of, and go home. That's it. And then we hear your comment as relates to whatever your issue is. When you ask me something, I'm giving you a response. Other than that, I just let people say whatever their comment is. We put it in the record and we move on. But as it relates to, everybody get out. I've asked for every single department to be out. I did. The news read it different. But I'm the one put it on the agenda. That every single department here in Thornton Township get out. That's what I put on the agenda. Then I went further. I said, go back 10 years. 10 years. Nobody want to go back 10 years. I wonder why. Y'all didn't want to unbury those bones, but you want to go back just right now in this regime. No. We're going to be fair. Do every single department so that now you will know. I even dropped it from 10 to 5 years. Everything I said or suggested, the board said no to. You got to understand, Chris Gonzalez was the assessor of Thornton Township. What is he hiding? What is a lot of people hiding? That they didn't want to vote to go back the years that we were asking. Because I'm cool with everything being out, because I voted for it. I would not vote for it if I wasn't cool with it. I'm fine with it. So all I'm saying is all these mixed feelings, all these lies, all this misinformation that's out, please stop. And that's why I said if you want the tea, get it from me. If you want the truth, get it from me. But you get it from everybody that got something to say. I do this little assignment with my staff sometimes. I'll have us all sitting at a table, and I'll start at the end. I'll tell this person something on the end, and I'll say, now whisper it in everybody else, and let it go around the circle. Do you know by the time it gets to the second, third person, do you know whatever I said in the first person ear, it changed to something else that I didn't say, and then vice versa when it got to the fifth person, to the eighth person. Okay, well then you know better then. So what I'm saying is, all of this is going on, but no one is paying attention, because that's how it goes. People just say something, and then when it gets to this person, it's a different story. This person is a different story. And all I'm saying is, if you want something, go get it from the what's his mouth. That's how I was talking. I want to talk to listen to all these other people and their opinions. So that's where we are. But I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll see you later. No, that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.
So I guess we're done. I think Critical Smoke is probably buffering. Yeah, the spin, the flex. I mean, that was another legendary rant. I mean, she went from talking about playing the telephone game with her employees to talking about the presidential election as if no one is talking about it. I don't even understand what she was talking. I'm like, wait, what? You mean the election that's on every TV program, and like, what are you talking about? Who's being distracted by this that they don't know that in less than a week we have to vote for a new president? Like, what is where she's on? Oh no, Kimberly, she can talk a long time. She has the ability to talk for, and I've seen it. When she had a Facebook Live, she talked for about 90 minutes, nonstop. She only stops to drink the Fiji water. So it was, definitely was a lot of unnecessary chat. So, I mean, I guess the meeting's over. I could check to see if there's anything else happening, if anyone else is doing anything. Let me check, see if anything else is happening. I know Critical, is he still on? No, I think he bounced out. Oh, he ran out. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that's live right now. But I think that's pretty much it, because everyone else left as soon as Gonzalez left. So I don't think there's anyone else. There's anything else happening.
Y'all can get us up to 100 likes if you can. Appreciate your potato, G.
Yeah, I'm looking at Rally TV Chicago to see if there's anything here, but they're just chatting. There's not really anything going on right now.
Conscious in the building. Appreciate you, Conscious. Jermaine Kemp. Salute, big brother.
Don't see anything really happening over here. Just gonna see. They're just talking, doing anything. Yeah, basically, it's the same. Attacking the trustees. Trustees don't want to work. Trustees don't want to do anything. They don't want to help. So that's about it. I mean, we're just really just watching the end, but there's not much going on. So let's see. Let's go from the beginning, from what I gathered, or we were watching together. I thought we were going to be here a little longer. We were here for about, let's see, hour and 15 minutes or hour and 17 minutes. So pretty much everything is done. So from the very beginning, I guess the plan was for Trustee Carlisle to come in on the phone. And according to Trustee Gonzalez, this has happened before. She did not allow it. Now, the reason why Trustee Carlisle did not show up because she has an order of protection order situation with Keith Price, the guy with the sunglasses. So you think maybe they should find a way where maybe Keith Price doesn't show up for this meeting. Does he need to be there? Really, he doesn't necessarily need to be there. If you had to debate on who's more important to be there, would be Trustee Carlisle, so they could start getting some of these things done because Trustee Jones has quit. So it's just Gray, Gonzalez, and Carlisle. But obviously, Henry does not want that to happen. So to continue with her petty personal beefs, she did not allow it. She wanted her to show up, even though she knew it was going to be a problem if Keith Price is there. Security is an issue. But this is what Tiffany Hayner is doing. The supermayor is going to push the narrative that the trustees don't care, and she cares more than they do. And that's the narrative that she's using to get reelected. So every time she is allowed to speak for 20, 30, 50 minutes without anyone stopping her, yeah, it looks cringe and it looks stupid to us, especially when she started talking about she takes her employees and play the telephone game. How effective is that to run anything? Like, what does that even achieve? And you know, it's just the same rants. They're not doing anything. They're not helping. Not being transparent. And the moment someone talked about issues with credit card, she basically answered the question, got an attitude, and left. Right? Because she was waiting for her own people to kiss her ass and sing her praises. But the one that said, you know what? Yeah, the credit card issue is a problem. I'm done with this meeting. This meeting is too much. I can't deal with this. I don't think anyone's going to buy it. I don't know. I have no idea. It's better to sneak up a man enjoying a Tiffany good burger. So it's the same stuff. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Grew up in Dalton, then South Holland, both in Township until college. It used to be a great area. This is beyond sad for me. Yeah, I'm trying. This was a complete waste of time. So just straight up, this was a complete waste of time. She knew from the beginning that she wasn't going to let Carlisle come in by the phone. No one is working together. There is no compromise. So I don't know what is the next move. The next move is Carlisle takes her to court. There's an employee of the township that has a restraining order. She's the trustee. She's been elected. Keith Price hasn't. He's been appointed by Hayner. So what is the move? Anyone in the chat? Anyone have an idea? What is the move to get this meeting where Carmen can show up? Because at this point, Hayner is not going to allow her to come in on the cell phone. I mean, this is just unproductive, complete waste of time. Nothing's going to get done. And Hayner is using this as a way to get reelected. If she really, and I will say this, compromise is important, especially when you are in leadership. You have to compromise with people you don't agree with, necessarily you don't have to like. And the fact that she can't allow Carlisle to come in on the phone to get some work done shows a lot about she does not care. When you on her bad side, she does not give you an inch at all. I mean, that's a level of ruthlessness. Like there is no work to be done. There's nothing that's going to be able to be accomplished if you do not like this person and you don't do what she wants you to do, right? And we all said that was a waste of time. I mean, I guess as soon as they didn't allow Carlisle to get on the phone, I guess that the meeting was over, because they didn't necessarily have enough to really do anything. And I think when Gonzalez was being ignored by following the Roberts Rule of Order, that was it. Can't get anything done. Rob says Carlisle will have to go to court, otherwise it will be like this every meeting. Yeah, the courts have to jump in and make a decision that similar to Dalton, where now they have to have the meeting in the park district, because how long that was going on, right? That took a few months to finally put the situation where, yes, they have to do it at the park district, and Mayor Haynier has, she's able to preside and run the meeting, but it has to be in this location. Village Hall is too small. So that's why I think that's where it's going to go. But I don't know. It's interesting. If you were Trustee Carlisle and you couldn't get in by phone, would you go to the meeting? Like drive over and like, yo, F this. I'm not gonna allow her just to do nothing. Or do you just stand back and say, you know what? I'm not coming. There's still an issue here. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like with the difference between adult and trustees, and I guess it's all still, none of this is productive. It's not really helping anyone. But the adult trustees seem to be more aggressive than township trustees. They're now showing some backbone, but I don't know. It just sees a different level of it. But be honest, like none of this is actually helping the citizens to get anything done. Like even a small little bit of something productive to be accomplished for the people who are in these areas. Nothing. Everyone is stonewall, and Haynier is the one running everything. So she's the worst because she's not allowing anything to pass. And the narrative is the trustees don't care. I care. Gonzalez up for election. You saw what he did. He just leave. I love this job. I love what I'm doing. They don't care as much as I do. They don't love it as much as I do. I want you guys to have the tax rebates for your homes and all these things. And I want to take care of you. They don't want to take care of you. Rick B says the Dalton trustees are more unified and actually have more power in the law. Interesting. I mean, I feel like Trustee Gonzalez and Carlisle have. I mean, I think that's why Gonzalez left. This was not a productive meeting. It wasn't going to go anywhere, and he thought, well, you know what? Why sit here and nothing gets done? I can go home and chill. And the sad part, this was a special meeting. This was a special Thornton Township meeting that got nothing done. And I don't know when the next one is. She said, see you later, but I don't know when the next meeting is. I gotta check my calendar. Yeah, I don't really know when the next meeting is. Is it just next month? Next month is around the corner. They're not gonna do it on the 4th. I know the 4th is the Dalton meeting. I'm assuming it's the first Monday of November, and then Tuesday's election day. I know usually they do it on Tuesdays, but I doubt they're going to do it election day. So I guess another 2 weeks for this to continue on. Like, I don't know. Maybe the trustees. Yeah, I agree. Exactly, Barry. Exactly. That if there is an order of who's more important, who needs to be here. And I understand it's a public situation, but there's order protection situation going on. So why would Haynier keep Keith Price there, knowing that it caused a problem? Because she don't care. It's her way or there's no way. Either you do what I say, you get fired. I made a video a couple of weeks ago just talking about a lot of those lawsuits from a lot of the township employees. Most of it was about, if you don't play ball with me, I will make your life miserable. If you don't help me attack my opponents, stretch the law a little bit, or break the law, or follow what I'm doing, and if you are not criticizing me but praising me, you're good. But if you do anything to the opposite of that, we will lock you out. We will not pay you. We will threaten you. We will do whatever it takes for you to quit or to just fire you. And Carlisle used to be one of her rubber stamp votes. And then she started to understand that things were messed up. And she started to kind of realize that this was, I mean, especially when the feds come around, like, I don't need to be associated with this person. And things became uncomfortable since then. Miss AT Alien says the old people like her. She probably will win election for mayor. Is a supervisor elect? Or she was I guess you could say selected because Frank Circulate passed, but she has to go through an election now. So, I mean, I don't know. The problem is, when you know about the presidential election, about polling and there's debates, but this is local politics. You really don't know. Well, I don't know what is going on necessarily of who's really there. I know that Hayward had problems getting signatures. That's the reports I've received, but there isn't really a poll there to say who you likely to vote for. Because right now for Dalton, it's only two people that's running. It's Hayward and Jason House. Those are two. That's going to be election back going on in February. But in terms of polling, I mean, you have to live there and you kind of have to have a good idea of what's going on the ground. But I do not know. Casey Cat with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Price was not appointed because he was not approved by the trustees. The court was already ruled on that. Price is in court tomorrow. Thank you for letting me know. I did not know that. There's so many people in court. There's so many people in and out of court. Like, I can't keep up. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm missing it. Also, I miss Rolling $5. Is that super chat? Appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Kind of was going a little fast in me talking, me yammering on a little bit here. Let's see what the RICO. I mean, it's taking a while. And, the feds move slow. We'll see. We'll see. Eventually, they're gonna have to come with some kind of conclusion. Like, is going to be any charges? Is it not going to be charges? Like, what is going on here? Because everyone is keep going out of court. So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Well, yeah, I thought it was going to be a long night. I guess not. I guess everyone can kind of go to sleep a little early. So I think next week will be back here for something. I'm sure one of the meetings either going to be in the Dalton meetings, or they're going to have to try again with the Township meeting. There's going to have some issue with Carlisle. She's going to have to figure out something to get her back in these meetings, and Keith Price needs to chill out and go somewhere else. And they're going to have to figure it out, or nothing's going to get done. And this Stonewall is just going to continue on, and a lot of the stuff that needs to be taken care of won't be. So we'll check it out. Trina says, is Harvey Mayer running for supervisor? I've heard about that, but I haven't seen any documentation or I haven't seen anything official. So if anyone does have information about that, let me know, because Harvey Mayor Christopher Clark has been causing a lot of problems for a very long time. So I would like to know for sure that he's actually doing it, because I've heard it, but I didn't see any, like, a document or a website or something that he was running. Oh, KC Cat with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're the MVP. You've been really, really supporting this stream, and I really appreciate that. And everyone that takes the time to support, watch the content. It's you guys keep me sane by watching this, and at least be able to listen to your chats and kind of laugh at what you guys are saying and getting informed about what is going on there, because a lot of you are on the ground. You guys live there, and I'm all the way up in Brooklyn looking at rent prices and housing prices, and like, yeah, maybe I should get out of here. But yeah, we'll figure out more information. Maybe I'll look up some stuff before I make a little bit of at least a recap video that probably will come out tomorrow. Did you notice the bank broke up with Thornton Township now, just like they did the Village? Too much headache and notoriety. That was a great point, because I when she said that, I'm thinking, I thought I thought that happened in Dalton, where the bank was like, "We're done with you. We're done with this situation. You're not worth the headache." And it happened again with the Township. That is not surprising, right? That's not surprising at all. Are you doing something next Tuesday? You know what, Ryan? I don't know. I'll be chilling in the crib. I don't know. It's probably going to be a lot of maybe a lot of live streams bouncing around. We'll see. Like, I tried not to put too much of the Trump Kamala stuff. I mean, the last video I did on Kamala didn't do very well. A lot of people unsubscribed, didn't appreciate that, which I understand. Like, some people are just really, really in their both camps. Like, either you riding with Kamala or, and how did Tiffany pronounce her name? Because it's Kamala Harris, right? Not Kamala. It's Kamala, right? Kamala, whatever. So maybe we'll do that. We'll probably talk about something different. I mean, we'll probably check the results. I mean, I think 50% of you all will be really happy, and the other 50 will be upset, right? Like, one half of you guys will be really, really happy, and then the other half will be really mad and thinking about moving or whatever. Even though none of us are going to go anywhere, despite all this, it's still pretty good to be here compared to other places. But I think it's going to be like, Kamala. I thought it was Kamala. Is it Kamala? Kamala? I thought it was Kamala. It's not Kamara. It's Kamala. Now I'm in my head. Kamala. I thought it was Kamala. Now it sound like Henry trying to pronounce a word. Kamala. All right, whatever. Well, someone send her talking and have her name said, because I haven't watched a lot of the news. It feels like a movie, like a trailer. I've seen the trailer a bunch of times. I want to get to the end result, so like I'm waiting for next Tuesday. Let's see who's the president, so we can kind of move on from this, because I'm kind of getting bored about it. So like just let's get to the finale, the finale of this show. Because we're still waiting for the finale of this situation, right? And it looks like we have to wait to February to see who's the next mayor of Dalton, who's going to be this supervisor of the township. Like Kamala, yeah, I said that, I think. You know what? I'm going to work on my pronunciation. I'm going to work on that. I just call her Giggles. Jay says he's going to vote for it. Oh yeah, so tomorrow, it's funny voting for Tiffany. So tomorrow is Halloween. Now I don't know if she's that famous enough to get someone to wear a costume, a Tiffany Hayner costume. But if you do find something, please let me know. I don't know if enough people to get it unless you live over in the south suburbs. And then what would be her costume? Would it be like one of those flashy, colorful outfits? But if someone did, or dress up as Lacey or something like that, please let me know. Please let me know. That would make my day if someone actually did that. Javar Ellis says November 4th. Okay, so that's that first Monday of the month. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, definitely we're gonna have a live next week. With the meeting, and then maybe we'll have one on Tuesday. I don't got nothing going on. I'll be in the house chilling. So appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Rick B. Appreciate $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you for checking out this live stream and others. If you like this kind of content with talking about corrupt individuals, scammers, that type of thing, hit subscribe. There's a lot of videos that talk about that. But thank you guys for hanging out with me for hour and a half or so. So enjoy your evening, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.